Thank you for tuning in to Visit Vegas Places with Coyal, where we showcase business owners and entrepreneurs in the fabulous city of Las Vegas and internationally. So take notes. This is Real Vegas, real topics, real business with real owners, and you just might hit the jackpot. Welcome back, Season 5 opener. This is your host, Coyal, and you are listening to Visit Vegas Places, where we interview entrepreneurs, small business owners, talented, educated people all through the Desert Valley and across the world. Again, I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. Those who have tuned in from day one, I want to thank you. This is a little different. I thought I would record something solo to reintroduce myself starting Season 5. I want to give a shout out first to Day One. Day One is the one who blessed us with the music that you hear. Also, my theme music produced by Day One. As you do know, on August 20th, that would be my anniversary for 2 years. I recorded my first episode August 20th, 2021. And this Season 5, I'm going to dedicate to my grandmother, Margaret Jean Harrison, and also my auntie, Beverly Harrison, whose birthday was on August 20, 2021. My first interview, I remember, with Sonia Williams from Neora. When I first started the podcast, I wanted to be a video. I wanted it to be video, and it didn't work out too well for me, so I'm currently audio solely. With dreams of being video later in the future. I don't know when yet, but we're streaming on all podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Good Pods. I like to listen to Good Pods because Good Pods lets you view what other podcast hosts or listeners are listening to. So check out Good Pods. Also, on Buzzsprout. You guys can check out the links on Buzzsprout, and I have all the links in the show notes for this Season 1 opener. Now, the show, Real Vegas, real topics, real business with real owners. Visit Vegas Places. This is your host, Coyal Harrison III. Vegas has been my home for the last 19 years, and I absolutely love the desert. Quick story how I started the Visit Vegas Places podcast. My family and I, we started at Google Maps. So we're on Google Maps. Currently, we're at over 16 million views on Google Maps. We started with Google Maps, just taking pictures, regular content, little videos, regular music. Not what we're doing now, but these were just basic shots of the food and where we're at. So as we started doing it on Google Maps and going to these establishments in Vegas, the owners would come out, as I'm taking pictures, and they would talk with us. Or if I would show up to an establishment and eat, one of the associates would either call the owner, and then the owner would show up. Then the owner would spend time with us and talk with us. And I used to get a lot of great stories from these owners around Las Vegas. A lot of stories of how they come up, a lot of food truck, the brick and mortar stories, which I love. And with these stories that were so powerful and motivating, I was thinking, why am I the only one getting these stories? These stories need to be spread out. So I was thinking, what can I do, in my will, in my power to help promote these small business owners and also these stories that I'm getting to hear. So that's when I came up with the podcast. So it started with the reviews with owners that turned into the podcast and creating content from the podcast. So that's how I became 360 with it. And when I started the podcast, I didn't have no clue that it would turn out the way it turned out now. Now you can see Visit Vegas Places not only on Google Maps, you can Google us. We're also on Instagram. So my Instagram, we also have a Facebook page for Visit Vegas Places. Also Twitter for Places Vegas. And any platform you can imagine we're on now. But I started on all the platforms as me personally. And when I started the podcast about March of 2021, I had got my LLC for Visit Vegas Places, and I went through InkFile. InkFile is a good company online. When I did research, there were some other companies that I went through trying to educate myself on LLCs, and the one I did choose was InkFile. And they had other services like virtual address and other services too they have to offer, but it was good pricing for what they had to offer for the LLC for the first time around getting it. So in March, I got my LLC, which started the podcast, and then I went to Buzzsprout. Of course, I was looking up other platforms to host my podcast. First was Libsyn, actually, and then there's another hosting called Squadcast, I think, Squadcast. And then I did look up Spotify also, which had Anchor, which is free. But I knew I wanted to pay because you do get what you pay for. So Buzzsprout was very interesting. The prices was cheap, what it had to offer, and I like they did. They managed to time it in hours, not megabytes. So that was one thing. The hours were more manageable than trying to measure your megabytes. So with Buzzsprout, I started in March 2021. But if you've been listening, I didn't drop my first episode till August 20th. So from March to August, that's about 6-7 months. I wasted that much time doubting myself. We're really scared. Like, should I do this or not? So it took that long. And then August, here I am. I converted all the platforms to Visit Vegas Places podcast. I built the website, visitvegasplaces.com. You can go to the website. Actually, a little secret. You go to the website, you'll see the ads of each of the upcoming guests for season 5. You can click on those ads and it'll actually let you download the episode before they actually release. So that's a little trick right there. But we're on all platforms. Follow us: Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube, Threads, the new one. We're on Twitter. We're on Meta, Instagram, Facebook. Also, we have a Google blog. You can look it up, a Google blog for visitvegasplaces.com. Google us, leave a review. I love reviews. All podcast platforms. And check it out. What's new is an Amazon store, which I started with Amazon. Shouts out to Amazon and all the influencers for Amazon. I'm learning that right now and creating content for Amazon. And I'm purchasing items to display also to get the store going. So you guys visit my store on Amazon where I have cool stuff. A store curated for creators, with all kind of creators, equipment, stuff to create content calendars, equipment to shoot your content, even journaling, all kind of good stuff in there. So check it out, you guys. Please do. Now, as we get deeper in on Visit Vegas Places, I do what is called Vegas Ventures Off, because I wanted to think, like, what if there's business owners that want to come on the show that aren't in Vegas? And that's where I came up with the idea of Vegas Ventures Off. And with Vegas Ventures Off, I've already been through 14 states in 5 different countries. That's right, 14 states, 5 different countries. The goal is by 2024, hopefully 2025, I should say, with me airing every Friday, I want to get all 50 states done. And of course, more countries under my belt. But listing the 5 countries I've been to Toronto, interviewed in Quebec, Africa, Hungary, and India. And for the 14 states, Wisconsin, shouts out Kathy, Virginia. I've been to Los Angeles, of course, over 3 times, Ohio. We have Georgia, Missouri, Branson, DJ Scoob. We have Washington, Florida, Alabama, Maryland, Tennessee, Detroit, kicking it with your girls. What's up, girls? North Carolina, South Carolina. So if you're interested in out of state and you're listening, you have a business and you want to get on the show, Visit Vegas with Places with Coyal, and be interviewed by me and also promote your business on all podcast platforms, email me. You can email me, visitvegasplaces@gmail.com, or you could go to the website, visitvegasplaces.com. And on the website, you'll scroll all the way down and you'll see where you can schedule a 15-minute call with me. Schedule a call, we can get you on the show. Now, all the links are in the notes. One thing I want to open up about me and let you guys know more about me is I love small business owners. I love entrepreneurs, and I love being able to build a platform for them to promote their business. And when I built the podcast, I didn't want the podcast to be structured with a script or sound fake. I wanted the podcast, my vision of the podcast would be you chiming in on a conversation with me, talking to other owners about their business. No fluffs, no cuts, no editing. It's just straight raw talk. So that's why you'll notice some of the older sessions, there's no editing. Of course, my talk had to get better, less ums. So it takes a while. Again, 2 years marking, August 20th will mark my anniversary. I do have weaknesses though, creating content. There are weaknesses that comes with it. Staying on track, making sure I'm giving what my audience need, making sure I'm selecting the right time to drop these business owners around the same time, and that they're needing to be promoting. What are the business owner doing on their end to promote themselves? So there are weaknesses, and I want to share some of those weaknesses that I have for 2 years being in this game of podcasting. So the first one of my weaknesses is YouTube subscribers. I'm at 642 YouTube subscribers, which is low. I need to get 1,000 quickly. So if you can help me with YouTube subscribers, the link is in the show notes. Go subscribe. I subscribe back. So I'm working hard on YouTube subscribers. It's kind of slow growing. It is slow growing. It's not like the downloads. But one thing about YouTube is now you could upload your podcast on there. So I do have season 1, season 2, and I just completed season 3 on there. But keep in mind, this is season 5 that is starting, so I don't have season 4 or season 5 as they currently drop uploaded on YouTube. But feel free to go to YouTube if you want to catch up on the old ones. Those have video format to it. They're not just audio. So there's a pleasant view to it while you're listening to the older episodes 1 to 3. Also, one of my weaknesses is retention on YouTube and creating more long form videos for YouTube. So that is one thing that we are working on right now, is creating more long form YouTube videos for retention that falls still in the category of what we do for our audience and what they need. Second weakness is building email lists for a newsletter, which I have through ConvertKit. That is the subscription. You also can see that link on there in the show notes, and also it is in my website. If you go to the website, you can see right in the box there's subscribe to the show. And building my email list also for the newsletter, and knowing what kind of newsletter to send out. I'm building that up also. So if you can support and subscribe to the show, you'll receive a newsletter. I don't spam. I don't send emails quite often either. But what I'm going to do is start sending more best practices on creating content with your business on social media. The Google blog, I'm learning more how to blog now. So I have a Google blog, Visit Vegas Places, directly through Google blogging. So I'm learning how to blog now. We also have merch. As you see, I do promote the merch Bonfire, which is through Bonfire. So you can find the links also in the show notes. But the merch is, we have the Visit Vegas clothing, and also through Nasura clothing. Nasura is our family owned clothing company, where I, my daughter and my sons make up the designs for the Nasura clothing. So make sure you support, wear local, wear Bonfire, and support, wear the merch too. We have affiliate sales, as you see on some of our sites on Meta. You might see Visit Vegas Places promoting travel businesses, also travel items through Amazon, which are affiliates. So we have affiliate links, and we have an affiliate group, which is called VVP Travel and Deals. That is on Meta. So check it out. It's called VVP Travel and Deals. If I sent you an invite link, please accept that invite link. Those links are real. Those are official affiliate links to the actual official company, and I'm providing deals to the public. The reason why I do affiliate links and sales for Amazon is I feel like, listen, if my audience is online and my audience is shopping, my audience trusts me with my content, I would want my audience to trust the link and be able to give them access to deals right at their fingertips. So if they're scrolling and looking at an episode on my podcast, or scrolling looking at a review of me doing a food episode, a foodie review, then on the next scroll, you can get deals on Flixbucks. You get a trip from LA to Vegas here. Or you could get deals on trip.com to buy you a ticket to get a flight out. So that's the reason why I do that, to provide you more than what I have, because I'm able to do that. Next weakness is Fiverr. I started Fiverr, you guys. So on Fiverr, figuring out Fiverr, I do have 3 gigs on Fiverr, and you see me promote that also if you are following me. And with the 3 gigs on Fiverr, is either you can promote on the podcast, on this podcast, go to Fiverr. If you're a business owner, you can actually go to Fiverr and select a package where you can promote 30 seconds on either my mid-roll or post-roll of the episode of the show. And there's 3 different packs. Also, I create reels. You can pick a pack where I can create reels for you. And then also there's another pack to where we promote. So we just promote, and I create the reels on Fiverr, and we're trying to figure out Fiverr and the correct marketing videos for Fiverr. So that is one of the other weaknesses. And delegating, of course, trust and delegation. But those are all the weaknesses that I have. And if you do want to get on the show, business owner, you want to promote, you've seen the content and is interested, and if you feel that this will be a right fit for your business to be promoted, schedule a call. I did put the 10 to 15 minute link right there. It is through Calendly. You just click onto the link, schedule a call, and then we'll get to talking for 10 to 15 minutes to find out your vision, your business, and get you scheduled for a session. 20 to 25 minutes to get the stage, sit on a soapbox, and promote us about your business, whether in Las Vegas or across. So I want you guys to sit back, tune in. Definitely, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in from day one. All my new listeners, I love you. Thank you. You guys check out the merch. We have a good season 5 coming for you. I put a lot together and thought in this, changed it up to make it easy listening for you. And I hope you enjoy it. Go to all our social media platforms. Make sure you go to the YouTube and subscribe. Download. What podcasters needs are downloads. I thank you for listening, going to wherever you choose to go to, which app, and go and listen to the show. But please also download the show for me, okay? All right. I love you guys. I want to thank you again for tuning in. This is going to be a good season 5. Real Vegas, real topics, real business with real owners. Visit Vegas Places with Coyal. And we got season 5 coming at you. I love you guys, and see you next Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and download. Also, you can email us. Email the show. Any questions, you can email us at visitvegasplaces@gmail.com, and that's visitvegasplaces@gmail.com. And you can also support the show. Support is always welcome. Make sure you can follow the link inside the show notes, and that is on Cash App, $Visit Vegas, $Visit Vegas. Follow us on all social media platforms, you guys, and that's at Visit Vegas Places, and that's whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next Friday at 12 noon Pacific Time Standard.